So, what's your deal?
My deal? I've got this condition
Come on!
where I don't feel pain.
Oh my god, you're a superhero.
No.
How you like
It flicked. Welcome to Flick the Script podcast. This is episode 24. I think you know who this is. This is Derek Mitchell. Just want to go ahead and say welcome. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I truly appreciate you for being here. I just want to go ahead and ask all the listeners out there, how do you feel about the podcast so far? Are you enjoying it? If so, feel free to let me know. Don't hesitate to send me a message on the socials, whether it's, or even on email. Send me an email. However you want to do it, go ahead and send me a message. Let me know how you feel about the podcast. I always just want to know how everyone's feeling about it, get some feedback on it. Hopefully everybody's enjoying. Like I said, once again, thank you for being here. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but where are you? You are right here to discuss movies with me. So what movie are we going to talk about today? There's been a lot of movies coming out. The movie we're going to talk about is called Novocaine. Novocaine is starring, well, first, before I get into who's starring in the movie, let's go ahead and get to the duration of the movie. The duration is 1 hour and 50 minutes. Directed by Dan Berk and Robert Olsen. Starring Jack Quaid, Amber Midthunder, Jacob Batalon, and of course, many other talented actors and actresses as well. Now, what is Novocaine? That's a unique name for a movie title. Novocaine is about Nathan Kane, played by Jack Quaid. He pretty much can't feel any pain. He has no sense of pain whatsoever. And the nickname Novocaine, he received that nickname as a kid when he used to get bullied. They used to call him Novocaine because he couldn't feel anything, whether it was punches or whatever. Kids used to bully him, and it just kind of stuck with him. So that's how he got the name, Novocaine. And what happens is, he's in more recent times, he's a banker in San Diego and gets involved with this young lady. They hit it off pretty smooth. Played by Amber Midthunder, the lady that I'm referring to. And they hit it off pretty smooth. And what happens is, on one day, the bank gets robbed. A group of Santa Clauses dressed up as Santa. They come in and rob the bank, and he can't feel any pain, and they're just like beating him up, like trying to get into the vault, and he just like can't feel anything. So it's like, with this movie, it's a lot of action. I don't want to go into too much of the story because I don't want to give it away. But it's basically based around the bank being robbed, and the lady that I was referring to earlier, she gets kidnapped. And so now Novocaine is on this mission to try to get her back. But on this mission of getting her back, he encounters all kinds of like situations where people are like trying to beat him up and torture him, but obviously he can't feel anything. And that's where like the humor comes in of this movie, because it's like he can't feel anything, and these guys are like, "What's wrong with you?" And they're trying to like torture him and like trying to beat him up, but he just can't feel it. So it was kind of funny to see that. I will say this movie had a lot of action, a lot of comedic moments as well. So definitely entertaining to watch. If I were to go ahead and rate this movie on a scale from 1 through 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 6. I give it a 6. It's one of those movies like you would be interested in rewatching it. So I'll probably give it a rewatch. But it definitely was a good movie, entertaining. Jack Quaid, he's been getting a lot of roles lately. He's been doing a pretty good job. If you don't know who Jack Quaid is, he's actually the son of Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan. And I've been noticing he's been getting a lot of roles lately. He was also in the companion movie that we discussed recently. But he's turned out to be a pretty good actor. He's doing his thing. But overall, if you want to go ahead and check out Novocaine, go ahead and check it out. It's funny. It's a lot of action. Go give it a watch. Like I mentioned before earlier, if you want to go ahead and send us some feedback, send me a message. Let me know what you think about the podcast. Also, feel free to like, share, subscribe to all the socials. Let me know, how you feel. And once again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. This is episode 24, Novocaine. Go check it out. Tune in next time for the next episode. I'll be discussing Black Bag for episode 25. Be on the lookout for that one. But once again, thank you for being here. This is Flick the Script Podcast. This is Derek Mitchell signing out. I'll see you next time.